What's up everyone, Steve here again for RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7, and in this video I just thought I might like to show you the steering upgrade you can get for the Highlift trucks. Front steer kit for Tamiya Highlift axles. So basically what it does, you get the original version, which on any Highlift it's basically like this. It's quite a long linkage from the servo from here to this horn, feeds down to this horn and to the actual steering itself. So there's a lot of room there for play and slop, as you can see here. That's not even turning the servo arm, and it's got a lot of play. So what a great mod is this kit, and it ends up looking like this. And it, obviously so much cleaner. It's a nice looking setup. If I bring the camera up a little bit here, I can show you how it looks. There we go. Direct is only one from there to there, that's it. So instant, very minimal play, and yeah, it looks very nice, and yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. And it's quite easy to do. So in this video, I'll show you how to do it. Let's get rolling. Alrighty, so the first thing is you need to get access to the servo. So it's just easy as moving these 6 screws here, and yeah, it's pretty easy. Well, it should be 6 on my other one, it's 6. It's only 4 in this particular model. These are quite long, so you can see here. Just keep going and going. On the Tundra, I think they're a bit longer than the F350 I have. I think due to the height of the body. Actually got spaces in here as well. Nearly there. Yeah, I think this is a great bit of kit, fairly cheap, but the results it gives you is much better than the stock setup. As you can see there, such a long throw, a lot of room for slop, so we're going to eliminate all this and it looks so much cleaner. Now there's no real process in the next step, but I'm just going to go remove the servo horn. That. Been needing that anymore. And you don't have to remove the servo from here. You can just take these 4 screws out of the side here, and that'll remove this whole bracket on the edge. There we go. These are for the spare parts bin. You won't be needing these anymore in the new kit, and you'll have a lot of leftover screws as well, which is always handy. You can never have enough. Word of warning: when you do this kit, obviously it's more exposed to the elements at the front of the truck. So if you have a waterproof servo or water resistant servo, you should be okay. Just with like this one here that isn't, you just be careful not to go through huge puddles of water, but there's always ways to waterproof these. But yeah, that's in another video. I think I'd love to learn how to do that myself, and I'll give it a go. And of course I will do a video for you guys. Okay, next step. So as you can see, it's already much cleaner without all this here. I might remove these as well because they're not functional. They just get in the way. I think they're just plastic imitation fuel tanks or something on the side there. Okay, the next step is going to remove this plastic gear cover here. It's not functional, it just looks pretty cool. Otherwise it gets in the way of this mount here. So I'll show you. So I want you to just take this off, these 4 little screws, and don't worry about protection because there's a little rubber grommet here that exposes, that covers a little hole in the diff there. So next step, just take all those out. Also, I forgot to mention, you can take off all this mechanism on the side because it is not needed anymore. So see what I mean? That looks so much cleaner. Don't have any of this here. So yeah, don't forget you can take all that off. Okay, so the next step is we need to flip these steering around. So we need to make this, point these at the front. And in doing so, you've got to, obviously, with the new setup, you don't need none of this stuff here. It all comes with the kit, which is nice and neat as well. So just take all this apart and flip them around. Fairly easy. Just a lot of screws you have to undo, that's all. So I hope if you guys seen the latest video I put, I went to the actual museum up here in Canberra in Australia. It's the nation's capital here, and just thought I'd like to show you the beautiful museum there. It's world class in my opinion, and it's a very humbling place, and I encourage anyone if they're in Australia, in Sydney, to check it out, because it's a beautiful place, and they always remodel it as well, because when I went there, a lot of it was actually upgraded, so there's all these touch screens and stuff like that. Very interactive, great for the kids. They have rides and stuff there, like Hui helicopters and all these activities there. So it's a great place, not just for people that are obviously the older guys who are interested, but also good for the kids, as they can, it's a good family day out. So just undoing all this stuff here. It takes a bit of time because, like I said, these bolts are long. So here we go. So all this, you can see where the other piece is. All this original one, and this is all junk now. You can use it as spare parts, make a Frankenstein car if you like in the future. But like I said, look at all this that it actually eliminates. So next step, swapping these around. Okay, and that's what you should be left with once you take them out. You can use them either way, but so the step here is line them back up, and they're going to go that way now, because the steering arm comes from the front here, as you can see. That's all you need to do. Obviously, that's how you're going to end up. So I'll put these all back together and I'll show you how it looks. So this is what you get in the package. It's got everything that you need. It's really nicely machined or laser cut aluminium, not too sure, but it's nice and thick. It's definitely durable enough for this, and also these threaded rods here. So you get two links. That's the main one that connects your steering arms together, and that's the one from the servo horn. So nice stuff, very easy to put together. Pretty happy with the actual machining and the quality of the parts as well. So to get started, there's these little threaded rods. There's 4 of them in the kit. So bumping the camera there, so you just thread them in until it stops, like that. All good. So there we go. Sticks out about 5mm. Goes in about 5mm and comes out about 5mm. And then simply as you just screw these ball cups on. So yeah, that's it. I'll put them all on. I'll show you how it looks. The thing I love about these setups, that all these links are the exact length that you need. Next step, put these balls in there. Simple procedure, so the camera's not focusing. Nothing hard about doing this at all. Once they're in there, they're pushed in. That's all you need to do. That's what you're left with. So you've got to put them on all 4. Okay, the next step is installing the servo bracket onto the front diff here. So basically it just goes over like that. It looks cool. Servo's on a slight angle. I think it looks great. To do that, you need to remove the 4 stock screws that are holding the diff parts together, and then we'll replace them with the kit provided Allen screws, which are much better in my opinion. But yeah, bear in mind that any of these steps you can do on your own, but this is just the procedure that I've done it in, so don't need to follow me to gospel. But anyway, let's get those screws out, and that's how it should look like. As you can see with the original, the diff cover here, it wouldn't work because it just clips the edges. I guess if you really wanted to, you could maybe mod it, but I just took it off. It's easier. Here's a little grommet that comes installed. That's all you need to do. Pretty easy. Okay, it's time to install the main rod here, the longest one. Simply put your connector to the right side here. This one here requires a longer supplied screw as it goes through the bottom of this one. Up through it here requires a spacer, and then the other rod from the steering servo goes through it like that. So what I'll do, I'll put this all on together off camera. Saves you the boredom of watching me screw this long screw in there. I'll show you the end result. Okay, and there we have it. So it's the longest screw that comes with the kit. It's perfect length, so there's no extra bits hanging out there for getting caught on anything. But there we go. Looking good. Like I said, it's a great piece of kit, and everything's the right length for you just to bolt on and get trailing or rock crawling ASAP. So what I'll do next is hook up the servo, and bear in mind you can put the servo on before you attach this plate. Doesn't really matter, but yeah, getting there. Like I said, doesn't take too long. Obviously it's taken me longer because I'm doing it all on camera, but if you were to do it at home, it won't take long at all. I would say probably get it done within half an hour or so. Get that little shift lever out of the way. There we go. Just like that.